Before I get into this message, this song came to me.
Here we go. Well, it's time to make.
Hey y'all, it's been a minute, but I'm back. And I have quite a bit to share with you. And I have to apologize. Life been lifing. But let's get into it. All right. So first of all, I have to apologize first to God for being disobedient. And second of all, to you, because I didn't deliver a message that I was supposed to deliver in February. It is now March. I don't even remember the last time I posted something. It's been a while. I haven't even done any reels, shorts or whatever. I've done nothing. I have been extremely busy. So, my shirt. Y'all like my shirt? I got it from God is Dope. I got a couple of things from them, but I loved this because this was something that I would say quite often. Not this part, but I'm God's favorite. And I feel like I am one of his favorites. But anyway, so playing in my face knowing I'm God's favorite is crazy. Crazy. You hear me? You don't want to do that. I don't know why people think that it's okay to play with God's people, but whatever, they do. And whatever. Okay. So, the beginning of February, and you have to forgive me because I had to write stuff down. Like I said, a lot of stuff has been going on in my life. And so, got to write stuff down. Anyway, the beginning of February, I had a message that I wanted to share. Never did because life was lifing. And I didn't want to record because I wasn't really feeling myself. And that's been an ongoing thing for me, but whatever. So here's the message from February 3rd that will lead into the message that I have for today. So this is February's message. Forgive me. All right. So basically, it's a little diary entry. So February 3rd, was it February 3rd or the 2nd? Whatever. My cousin and I were supposed to go live on Facebook, and we were going to be talking about church hurt. But God had other plans for us. He was just like, what you're not going to do is that. You guys are going to have a conversation about faith. So we did. It was very in-depth. I don't think my cousin was expecting to hear what she heard. But it is what it is. Like the day that we were supposed to go live, I just was not feeling it. I just was not feeling like myself. I had a long day and I was drained. I just had nothing left. So, you know, when you exert energy all day and then you get on and you have to do a live, that's exerting more energy, and I just was depleted. So for those of you that don't know, I have been on a faith walk basically all of my life. But especially in 2021, when I walked away from my career of 21 years. I couldn't do anymore. And yes, I literally just threw my stuff away, and I was just like, that's it. I didn't have anything to fall back on. There's no generational wealth. There's no 401k, because as a teacher, you get a 403b, and I didn't really contribute to that. So the little bit of changes in it wasn't going to do nothing for me with no job. So no 401k, no job. I was just standing on God's word alone. That's it. It was a trust fall. Okay. And God told me to leave, so I left, and I was literally trusting him to get me through everything. All right. So I say it, and I may not say it to you guys, but the faith walk is not for the weak. It's just not. It requires full-blown trust. If you don't trust in God, then like, what are you doing? Okay. So, that night, I think that night on Facebook, I had posted that the faith walk ain't no joke, right? And so I had two people that responded, and a particular person said something, and it didn't trigger me, but I was just like, ooh, he needs to hear this message. So this word is for him. And anyone else that is struggling with their walk in faith. So the faith walk. The struggle is when you struggle with your faith, it's not due to God, it's due to you, me. You know what I'm saying? We can't say that we trust God and then try to fix things on our own, because that's not faith, that's not trusting God. You're leaning on your own understanding and not his. So the faith walk just doesn't work like that. So I watched several people on YouTube, and the pretty boss said, I believe it was her, that God already has a table prepared for us. It's up to us to walk over to that table and sit down. The only person that's keeping us from our blessings is us. All right. Are you going to lean on your own understanding? I wrote this in February, okay? So are you leaning on your own understanding, or you're going to walk blindly and allow God to lead you? Have you ever been blindfolded and then been set free to go walk? Scary, right? You don't know if you're going to bump into something. You just don't know. But that's the excitement. It's like an adventure. It's amazing. Okay, so the choice to follow God or to have faith in God is all yours. It's not his. He doesn't force us to do anything. And so walking by faith, it's like being blindfolded. You can't see nothing. And you just have to trust God that the table has been set. What's at the table? I don't know. That's up to God. So God has been nudging me for a long time to fast from certain things. And I would be like, okay, yeah, I'll fast from, let's say, I'll fast from candy. I'll fast from listening to certain music. I'll fast from just easy things that would be really, really easy for me to do. I'll fast from TV. I don't even watch TV. How about that? Those are things that I would say. I'm like, I'll fast from that because I know it's not going to be difficult for me. Or I would say, oh, I'll fast from this. And then it'd be like, I'd try to make modifications to the fasting or what I was fasting and be like, yeah, that's okay. Like, I'll do it this way. And God was like, no, ma'am. So God has been nudging me to fast for quite some time now. And I would say, okay, so I'll fast from candy. I'll fast from Drake. I'll fast from just things that wouldn't necessarily have a major impact on me. Because I know, like, I can do this. Like, this is easy stuff for me. I can handle that. But Sunday night, I opened up my YouTube. Okay, let me pause. So I do this thing where I'll go to my YouTube and I'll, before I open my YouTube, I'll be like, God, do you have a message for me? And I'll open up a YouTube, and the first video that pops up is the video that is my message, usually. Sometimes I'll be like, no, that's not it. No, that's not it. But this time I opened it up and this girl popped up. And I don't really like it when new people pop up on my feed because I like who I like. But this particular YouTuber popped up.
To instruct you that in the next, for the next 3 days after you watch this video, not today, but starting tomorrow, whenever that is for you, whenever you watch it, go on a 3-day fast. Go on a 3-day fast and allow the Lord to release clarity and vision to you. Some of you have been stagnated because you can't see. You have been stagnated because you don't fully know what, God, I haven't.
And I was just like, okay, this is my message. Let me just go for it. So I listened to the message and I'm listening. And then all of a sudden, here she comes talking about you need to do a 3-day fast. I was like, 3 days? You want me to fast from the things that I decided to fast on for 3 days? I could do a day. I could do overnight. Okay, let's push a day. 3? Yo. I was like, you've got to be kidding me, God. Like, for real? He was for real. So I was like, all right, I'm going to do it. So her talking about some 3-day fast, 3 days was a lot for me. But it was immediate confirmation that I was supposed to actually fast and fast from the things that I had decided to fast from. I'm almost there. I almost made it. This is day 3. Okay, so this has been a rough 3 days. Oh my gosh, this makes so much sense. I've been saying since yesterday, I've been like, this is the longest week ever, and it's only Tuesday. Today I was like, this is the longest week ever, and it's only Wednesday. Now it makes sense. It's long because I can't do the things that I want to do because I'm fasting. And it's like, it's just really, it's just making, I guess it's making the week longer. I don't know, I'm tired. I know that, but I'm not tired of this fast. This fast has been really amazing. Anyway, okay, so yeah, it's been a different week. If you made it this far, I want you to drop a heart in the comments. Okay, any heart. I don't care. I don't care what heart. Pink and green would be kind of cool. Those are my favorite colors, by the way. All right. Anyway, I didn't really have the urge to indulge in one of the things that I was fasting from, but there was this one thing that was giving me a hard time. And so last night I did a lot of praying. Last night and through the night and then this morning. And last night before I went to bed, I was just like, God, please just speak to me. I need you to speak to me. I don't know what I need you to speak to me about, but I feel like I need you to speak to me. You have something for me. What is it? So since Monday, that's crazy too. Okay, so since Monday, I've been seeing 333. And it's 333 is a number that I see often, but it's so interesting how, anyway, the 333 literally be popping up, and then I was told to fast for 3 days. Crazy. And then Wednesday is the 3rd day of the week. Well, of the work week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 3, right? And I have 3 kids. Okay. Anyway. So in this message, the Jesuspreneur said something, I think it was her, because I've actually been listening to 3 people that I've been watching 3 people that I don't usually watch. But I think she said 333, Jeremiah 33:3. And I was just like, when she said she repeated it twice, and I was like, 333, oh my gosh, it's more confirmation. I got goosebumps. More confirmation for me that I'm supposed to be fasting. So, of course, naturally, I go and I look at Jeremiah 33:3. So let me find it. So Jeremiah 33:3 says, call unto me, and I will answer thee, and show thee great and mighty things which thou knowest not. That just gave me goosebumps again, because I didn't read that version. I think that was the NIV that I read. This is the King James Version, and it just hits me different. Again, Jeremiah 33:3, call unto me, and I will answer thee, and show thee great and mighty things which thou knowest not. So in me saying, God, I need you to talk to me. I don't know what you got to say to me, but I know you got something to say to me. That's him saying, baby, I got you. I'm going to tell you what you need to know. Faith. Right? So this is just a quick message. I really don't know what God has in store for me. I don't. I know I have a lot of things going on. I have something that's coming up on Friday. But either way, my faith ain't waving. Where's it going? Nowhere. It can't. God continues to prove himself over and over and over again. And guess what? I'm gonna stick beside him because he done proved himself to me. So God, I'm so sorry. I should not have been disobedient. And I can't believe that I waited a whole month and almost a half before I let this message come out. God forgive me. Y'all forgive me. And I will do better. I do have more messages for you. Or not even messages. Yeah, I guess they are messages. Stuff that I go through are messages for you guys. So I go through it, so hopefully you can benefit, or you don't have to, or that whatever I go through will help you with what you're going through. Yeah, so anyway, so I don't know what else God has in store for me, because he's been given a lot. But my faith's not wavering. It can't, because God continues to prove himself over and over and over again. Right? And I'm gonna stick beside him. I ain't going nowhere. My faith ain't waving. I'm not waving. I've seen what it is like on the other side, and I am not leaving God's side. I cannot. Anyway, I hope you got something out of this message. And if you made it to the end, I would love for you to type faith is obedience. And until next time, bye. Love you guys. See you soon.